oil futures bouncing off of their 50 moving average, right? We have CVX, and oil can go lower, right? So it's between this level and next week's level, which is probably the $83 level, just because that would be the 38.2 on the Fibonacci, or let's say it was the 85, 86 level, the last prior breakout. So there's definitely some area around there that can be a great support if it goes down there. But according to the chart, it does not get past the 50 moving average, since oil hit that low back in 2020, and then it climbed above, and it has not even had problems staying above the 50. So we're back at it again, and CVX is one of those charts that is also hitting the 50. Also never had problems with the 50 since that oil low. So has a very similar pattern to oil, and is following the closest that I can see. So you got to keep an eye on that. In terms of the, it's probably gonna make the bounce with oil, but in terms of the Fibonacci retrace on this one, it hits the 38.2 exactly today. So there's a little bit of a difference there, and those are the different factors that you want to stack up. Extension, hit the 50, and hit the Fibonacci. So those are three things that stack up. The bounce may not be the major breakout to the upside, but we're just looking for a bounce back to this level to see what it does when it gets here. And then momentum, same thing. The momentum is definitely just a snap back to trying to see if we're going to really build super momentum, which I don't know until we get to that level. So on the daily charts, that was the weekly chart. So on the daily chart, so being that we find this play on the weekly chart, it may take weeks to get back to that 20 simple moving average. And on the daily chart, there's really not a lot right now, so it'll take days, which would be weeks, to really build that momentum. So you don't have to get in now, but the levels are hit today, so I like getting in when the levels are hit, just because that is my preference, right? So I would be buying it right there. I'm already in Felix PSX, so I chose that one over the Chevron, just because of a gap fill that was on the daily charts. So that's the only reason I chose PSX versus the SMA. But they both were great today. They're both down to those lows, and oil's also making the right moves to let you know the sector is probably about to take a good bounce. All right, thanks.